Another day here at the Tower of Power, the freedom to do art in America. I don't really like this brightness. Oh my God. How you doing? How are you? Happy Friday. This is Friday while I'm doing this. Weather's nice actually. Yesterday was just muggy and it was like sweating. Just by sitting down, you're just sweating. But it's summer. I might go to the Mermaid Parade tomorrow in Brooklyn, which is really the free booby parade. If you just want to see boobs, just go. They might be covered in paint and like sparklies and pasties, but hey, after a couple of drinks, maybe you'll get lucky. That's what I'm hoping for. Me love America. It's just so trashy. And everybody's drunk and high. Oh my God. And it's just like, ugh. It's like hedonism for the poor. That's pretty much what the Mermaid Parade is. Um, yeah, sobriety stinks. Yeah, so like, well, now I'm just waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, just pacing around my apartment, waiting for things to do. I get my day done before noon most days now. When I'm getting up at 4 or 5 in the morning, I get up with the chickens. Yeah, because we have chickens in Jackson Heights, because all the brujeria and the santeria stuff. So they got just chickens running around. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about. I was watching, thinking about ex-girlfriends and women in general, and it's just like, yeah, behind every great man is a great woman who's kicking him down the stairs. It's just that's my general outlook at this point. Sorry, I'm not trying to be it has nothing to do with being a misogynist. Women can do whatever they want. That's fine by me. Just keep it over there, please. Brought to you by Bro. They're never gonna have Conrad, but they'll have Bro. They'll have everything. There's no Conrad Diet Coke. There's no Conrad vanity license plate like the toy ones that you see out when you were a kid going to like you're visiting Sea Caucus. No, or New Mexico with grandma, and they don't have that at the local gift shop. So it always made me mad that they never show my name is gross. They'll have Connor. They'll have Corey. I'll always see a Corey and a Connor, but I'll never see a Conrad. They'll even have a Cornelius. Believe that. I don't even know how you fake Cornelius. I just call it corny. Um, yeah, just a morning of. It's just like I think everyone's depressed in this city. It's just like I'm not trying to. I am not making an effort to be down, but it's just there's just this downbeat everything, like almost constantly. It makes me want to leave this city. I'm just like I don't. I guess it's me. I feel like, and it's gotten worse over time. It's the weight of the world is always on our shoulders here, and in this country and this city. It's just like everything is just bad all over. Um, and you feel it, and you feel the tension, you feel all this stuff because all the protests and things going on in the Middle East and like in the world and the economy, and it's just like it's nonstop. And like I don't even know where these happy people are. The only way you can be happy is if you're wealthy. There's no other way, unless you're an idiot. I saw some homeless crazy woman writhing around on the ground laughing in her just bathing and enjoying her own filth. And I was like, okay, well, that's one happy person I see. If you want to writhe around your own filth and laugh like a lunatic, be my guest. I guess that's her happy place. um, as for everyone else, I don't know. I came across a horse, an animal ride horse that was like it was on this property, It was in front of, it was by a very big, like 99 cents kind of store, which is not really 99 cents. It's just, they just call 99 cents. There's no such thing as 99-cent stores. They just call themselves that. Anyway, they sold clothes and stuff. And the horse was there for like years. And it was obviously not in good shape. I don't know if it was even functioning. And then I saw like a couple of weeks ago that it was gone. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess they got rid of it. Ironic, because I was waiting for the store to open. They weren't ready. They weren't open yet. I walked around the corner, and the store is on a corner street. So I found it at like the edge of the building around the block, completely abandoned and destroyed. Like it was gutted from the coins. The electronics were pulled out. There was a cement bucket on top of it with some rotting Chinese food covered in flies. And I'm just like, wow. It's like I thought it was in bad shape before, but it was like so depressing to look at. Like all those good memories, that and such a nice like thing, and now it's like I can pretty much take it. I just have nowhere to bring it. I mean, these things, like I think if you know my work, you know that I work with these rides. I just don't have a spot to put it in. And I could have, and I messed up. There was like space in my building's basement, and I didn't take it. I could have made it into like an impromptu studio. But now I can't take it up the stairs. It's just sad that it just has to. And I know how to fix these things. I know how to make them look nice. And ironically, when I went around the corner, um, I saw like somebody's book bag was ripped open. Like there was just papers all over the street, and it was just like, oh, there's my Advil. Um, Advanced medicine for pain. So I was bullied at school. I hated my elementary Catholic school. I hated every single day of school, my whole life. I think I've mentioned that. And if I had it my way, I really just want to succeed so I could take my old elementary school in Queens and turn it into $1 million condos and send those kids, I don't know where, but I don't care about the kids. I don't care about the Catholic education. I just want to turn it into condos with a church across the street. So I was bullied at school, and I know what it's like to have your book bag ripped open and all your papers thrown out by the stupid kids, and then they're dancing all over your books, and they're laughing, and they're throwing your homework across the street into traffic. So I saw this one, and there was this. It's just these doodles and stuff. Like poor kid, and it's called a multiple personality. And she writes, I don't know how old this girl is. In a world where everything feels stressful and people are judgmental, what would you do if you're being tired and stressed made you turn evil and outrageous? In between the arguments of parents, dramas created by friends, and the pressure put upon you by school, is it really possible to never be tired and stressed out? Well, if you don't want to see my bad side, you better come up with a solution. My entire life I've dealt with disappearing when I'm too happy or too happy, and becoming outrageous when I'm too tired or stressed out. I cannot help it anymore. There has to be a reason behind this, but I cannot figure it out. It worries me because I do not want to hurt anyone, and at the same time I want to live. I want to be alive. This is written by a kid. Okay. And that's, it's like, is it really? It's like I feel bad. I mean, it's bad out there. And I remember writing stuff like this when I was a kid too, because the kids made you feel bad, the parents made you feel bad, teachers made you feel bad, school made you feel bad. The only time I didn't feel bad as a kid when I was running around wild with my street friends, playing stoop ball and throwing water balloons off my building into traffic. And what I mean by water balloons, I used to steal the produce plastic bags, the big ones, and I used to fill them up with water into the size of pillowcases and throw them off the roof, where I would cause some car accidents and stuff and damage people's windshields. It was actually a lot of fun. The best way to do it was I actually lined the hose up to the roof of the building, put it on full pressure so I could fill the bags on top of the roof so I didn't have to carry anything. But that's what I did. But anyway, yeah, the time went by on this one. But yeah, I saw this homework flying around in the wind near Elmhurst Hospital, decided to take it. I don't know. Uh, feel sorry. Anyway, I hope everyone has a nice weekend, regardless. Yeah, so do I. But my heart goes out to the author. All right.